I feel my life away, sitting in a slump. Trippy, I'm trying my laces. I'll be here, I run fast in the races.
When you first sit down to start a mix, what's the first thing you do? Obviously, we're going to reach for our faders and get a good static mix going. But what's the first plugin you reach for? I'm guessing it's EQ. And why not? I mean, it's the tool to use if you want to get extra detail in your tracks, if you want to control energy, harshness. But what if we didn't use EQ to start a mix and used something different? Something like Waves IDX. And that's what this video is going to show you. I'm going to start a mix using IDX across all the key elements in this mix. I've been sent this through from my team. I've only had about 5 minutes with it. So we're going to be mixing this together in real time. In this session, we've got a beat, some bass, guitar, reverse piano, some synths, a main voice, and some ad-libs. So fairly straightforward. So I'm just going to focus on and solo up the main elements of this mix. So the beat, the bass, and the electric guitar. And start with the kick. Let's hear what sort of punch and focus we can get dialed in here with just this one dial. That's pretty much mix ready, but we can go a little bit further, and that's with the threshold curve. With this node, we can focus the processing more or less anywhere we want within the display here, and I'll show you what we can do with this. Let's de-emphasize some of the low-end processing. What we're getting is all of that energy and excitement and punch and control that IDX is really good at, but it leaves some of that low-end loveliness that's already in the original track. Let's dial in some processing now on the rest of that beat. Done. That track sounds great. Let's move across now to the bass. That's brought out some extra detail in the upper mids. It's just enough for your ear to catch and for that bass now to sound not only more interesting but more punchy as well. Okay, let's look at the electric guitars now, because these are quite a prominent feature throughout this mix. Take a listen to what we can do by just simply dialing down the threshold. Okay, so that's bringing out extra detail and focus there, but it's also bringing out perhaps a bit too much sustain in the guitars, which maybe doesn't suit this mix so well. So what I'm going to do is use the focus here on the threshold curve and see if we can get the processing to back off slightly in a few areas, see if it can help the guitars to breathe a little bit more. And all I'm going to do is use the tilt here to play around with different styles. So this would be focusing the processing more towards the highs and less towards the lows, and vice versa. So more processing towards the lows with less focus towards the highs. Let's take a listen. Perfect. That's done exactly what I wanted it to do. Before we go any further, let's take a quick before and after listen to what we've dialed in so far with IDX. Let's jump across now to the chorus and let's take a listen to the piano. Okay, it's a really nice feature. Adds a lot of atmosphere to the chorus, but I'm finding it's competing a bit with the bass synth. So let's see if we can add a bit of control to this with IDX. If anything, we can maybe push the processing a bit more in the lower end of the piano, just to give that bass even more space. Can't argue with that. That sounds pretty damn fine to me. Let's move across now to the synths. It's a nice layer. I think it's more of a texture than anything else. Got a little bit of noise in there, a few little clicks. Not too sure what's causing that, but I'll be mindful of it. Let's take away the piano for the minute and the guitar so we can just focus on the synth in the context of the beat. And let's get the guitars and the pianos back in, and then I'll just rebalance it here at the fader. As I said earlier, that synth really is more of just like a texture, just to help give a little bit more weight to the chorus. And that could have been done at the fader, but we've got IDX. It does its thing. It works its magic. Why not use it, right? Okay, let's jump across now to the vocals.
Red linen, same color clothes as the lips. I feel like Gene Simmons, leaning for the kiss. Attracted to the angels, but my nature is to sin. I can't drown my demons, they taught me how to swim. Red linen, same color clothes as the lips. I feel like Gene Simmons, leaning for the kiss. Attracted to the angels, but my nature is to sin. I can't drown my demons, they taught me how to swim. A delusion to this way of life, yeah. I keep my cool just to break the ice. Fooled by my own device. Vixens and love are the ill in my illusion, and I fill it with mirages in the sexual seclusions.
Okay, that was a bit too easy. That just lifted the veil off those vocals. All of a sudden they sound more focused, but without any harshness, without anything being added that I don't like. Let's take another listen.
Spoken to the hotel lounge, just till I passed out and I woke up in a glass outside. No one knows I'm here, serenity is clear. I fall in love with strangers cause acquaintances just give me fear.
Yeah, this plugin makes me sound like a much better mix engineer than I feel I am. It's the better button. It surely is the better button. You twist that dial, magic happens, mixes sort of sort themselves out, punch comes out, energy's focused. And I'm doing this all in one plugin. If you remember at the beginning, that was kind of the task of this video. Start a mix, use only one plugin, IDX, and see how far you get. let's do a before and after of the whole mix.
I feel my life go away, singing this song for you. Then I came back strong, and I came back strong. So my hand out the grave. Shit, I found it. All my horses in my habits. Drop down, 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 down with some tablets. Trippy, 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 I'm trying my laces. I don't behave, I run fast in the races.
Anyway guys, I hope you've got something from this video. Maybe I've inspired you to try a different approach the next time you start a mix. So next time you've got a session in front of you and you reach for EQ, it will definitely give you the goods. But why not try IDX, as it may get you a bit further, a bit quicker. For more information on IDX, of course, follow the links in the description. Get yourself the 7-day free trial, have a play with it, and let us know what you think about it in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Dan from Waves, and I'll see you in the next video.